And hello, welcome everybody to the Britdow Show. I am so honored to have my special guest here today, Miss Kia Whitlock. And along with us, our other special guest today is Miss Doris Taylor.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you ladies here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me first apologize because we were supposed to do this in January, but then Rona came into our house, so we got sick. But nevertheless, we are here today, and I'm so glad to have you both here in the studio and working with me. So, Miss Kia, tell us who you are. You do so much for the city of Battle Creek. You are hosting things. For what I see is that you're passionate about Battle Creek. You're passionate about our community. You're doing things to share resources with us. Tell us who Kia is before she started doing community work.
So before I started doing community work, I was an entrepreneur. I was working basically a 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. I did not see the vision of doing what I'm doing now. But I will have to say I have more fulfillment doing what I'm doing now. I'm leading conferences, leading community events. Basically, I'm the anchor of Battle Creek. If I had to give myself a title, we do business shops, conferences, we do pop-up shops, you name it, we do it. It's just basically bridging the gap together and forming a better community, the community I want to see and the community I want to be proud of. So working with people to bring other things. The thing that we've been working on a lot is sisterhood with women. Bridging the gap. A lot of competition is out here, and the thing that we're changing is bringing collaboration for us to collaborate together and become one and clap for each other. So that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. When you talk about a lot of competition out here, what does they say? Pull the crab mentality. Yes. People, you're trying to go higher, and a lot of times people don't want to share things with people. Yes. Because people are trying to pull them down. Ms. Kia, that's not what we get with you. Every time something is going on in the community, you're always the first person to say, of many here in this community, what can I do to help? What can I do? And so we thank you for doing that to us, because you have opened so many doors. Every month there's 2 to 3 events that's going on that you are doing. Mm-hmm. And thank you for being a leader for us and doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to give you your applause, because you definitely deserve what you're doing here in the community. Ms. Doris, tell us what you do and your involvement in the community.
Well, my involvement in the community started a couple of years ago when God gave me the vision to write a book, because I was in domestic violence relationship back when I was in my early 20s, and God told me to write this book to help other women. And so I collaborated a book with 6 other women who I met on Facebook, but we didn't even know each other, and we all became friends, and we collaborated a book, Breaking the Silence, and The Blueprint of a Survivor. And it's about, each one of us tells a story about what we went through in being in the domestic violence relationship. And so that gave me, God put me out there to help women to speak up and stand out. So I'm an advocate for domestic violence.
Yes, so thank you. The word that I hear a lot is vision.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That is what is tattooed on my arm. Write the vision.
Yes.
That is the foundation of everything. When it comes down to timing, it's the vision. And he gives you provision for it to make that vision happen. And that's how you know you're doing the will of God. Miss, tell us about some events that you got coming up and what you're doing next for the city of Battle Creek.
So what we have coming up next is a 2-day Women Empowerment Summit. It's Friday night is going to be Walk Like a Champion. It's a fashion show. We have a keynote speaker that's going to be Andrea Fields from Detroit, Michigan. She has 30 years of leadership. She's going to be coming in to talk to us about what it looks like to walk like a champion and in your life, in all areas of your life. She's going to be talking about that. We're going to be doing a lot of networking. We're going to have paparazzi there. We're going to be taking pictures. We're going to walk the pink carpet. We want every woman of all ages to come out to be with us, because we want to celebrate us. we wear a lot of different hats and we don't get celebrated enough. So we want to celebrate you. That's the purpose of Friday night. We're taking over the weekend, and then on Saturday, it's called Unleash the Champion. She wins. And we're going to have a panel discussion with 6 experts. We have 2 workshops, and we're having a keynote speaker, Pastor Tina Lee, that's going to just, I mean, we had to pay our insurance up because she's gonna just tear it up. I mean, and what God is doing in this season, He is unleashing that inner championship. That is what He is doing in that season. And we have a team of women. We have a panel host. Our panel host is going to be Pastor Lakia. We have another panelist, which is here with me tonight, Doris Taylor. We have another panelist, Tiffany Blackman. Another panelist, Kamaya Morris Cazzetto. Another panelist, Trisha Grills. And a panelist, Rabante Liddell. And we have our 2 instructors, Kyra Wallace, and we have Nina Matthews. And we also have our MC, Miss Tiffany Orr. She is going to be our MC for Friday and Saturday. She's going to have you guys laughing, making you feel comfortable. We want to tell you a little bit about being a champion. I'm going to turn that over to Doris to kind of talk about that a little bit to us.
Okay, so when Kia invited me to be a part of this, and I'm just so blessed that she decided to ask me to be a part of this. And so today I was sitting at home and I was sitting there talking to God, and I said, God, explain to me what is Unleash the Champion within.
Yeah, what did the Lord say? What did He say?
The Lord said, so I said, God, you know I'm an author, so I write down everything. So I start typing in my phone. So it says, Unleash the champion within. A champion is not just someone who wins a trophy. A champion is someone who refuses to quit.
Yes.
The Bible tells us in Romans 8:38, chapter 8, verse 37, that we are more than a conqueror through Him who loves us. That means we don't fight alone. We don't win alone. We overcome because God is with us.
Yes.
A champion is a woman who has cried but kept praying. She has fallen but got up. She had been wounded but still believes. A champion puts on the full armor of God, Ephesians 6:11, and stand firm. She runs her race with purpose, 1 Corinthians 9:24. She declares, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me, Philippians 4:13. Being a champion doesn't mean life is easy. It means your faith is stronger than your fears. It means you choose courage over comfort. It means you finish what God called you to start. You are chosen, you are equipped, you are strengthened, and you are more than a conqueror. Now it's time to unleash the champion within you.
Yes. Thank you for that word of encouragement, because that is true. And I think a lot of times the race is not given to the swift, but the one who endures to the end. And if people really understood what enduring means, there's this old song, I count everything as joy through Christ Jesus. And one of the part of the song, it says, if you're sick or in trouble, He's a doctor. And you still count it as joy. If you're in trouble, He's a lawyer in the courtroom, you still count it as joy. And I was just reflecting back over my life, and I'm like, I'm in some trials and tribulations. Why do I still count this joy? And I remember my grandmother and the old folks saying, you'll understand it better by and by. And now I'm sitting there, when I take the words, and that's one of the things this young generation needs to know. Even with myself, and I'm going to talk about myself for a little bit.
Go right ahead.
With my son, he'll be 10 next Wednesday. Oh, Lord. I tried to use some old school methods on him, and I was like, I don't like what that's doing. But I knew that I had to instill that foundation and then still use some of the new school methods. So I tell a lot of people, I was born in both worlds. I get the old school and the new school.
I love it.
And I think a lot of times is that we have to take that old school method and have those words to keep down in our spirit when we don't feel like we're champions.
That's
When
right.
we feel
That's
like
right.
we're being knocked down and tore up. But if you stay rooted, if
Yes.
you endure,
Yes.
then God will make a way. And it's still, and sometimes it's a picture of a guy, he's digging and digging and digging, but the diamond is right there, but he turned around.
Yes.
So there, even though it's suffering, it's pain, it's hurt, there's tears, there is still a champion in you. I'm taking over y'all's show.
No, you're not.
No, release that. No, we're releasing that in the name of Jesus, because there's so many people out there that don't, they feel like they're in their last round and they're getting ready to throw in the towel. I'm telling you, don't throw it in. Don't throw it in.
No.
Because you know what? You might be in the last round and you might even be down, but you're not going to stay down. But when you're down, it's things that's being built in you. And that's where that unlock and that unleash is going to come out. While you're down, that inner strength that you don't think is there is really there, and it's about to come forth. That is the reason why God has put this together. That is the reason why he gave us women to help us birth this out.
Yes.
We are not being quiet anymore. We are going to walk into our purpose. We are going to live in our purpose. We are going to activate our purpose.
Yes.
That is what's getting ready to happen.
And you know, there's another reason why God did this. Because God wanted you to birth that vision, because he wants people to know, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yes.
Don't give up.
Yes.
Don't give
You
up.
can do all things through Christ,
Yes.
who strengthened us. And I believe that's the reason why he wanted you to birth that.
The
to let people
hardest
know.
thing is to start.
Yes.
And that's with anything. A lot of times we sit back, we have a vision, we have a dream, and it takes us 20 years to start.
Yes.
We got to stop being in stagnant. Today is the day to start. Today is today to write that book.
Yes, it is.
Today is the day to open up your business.
That's right.
Today is the day. No more procrastinating. This is the time to activate. It's going to be an activation over this over here. It's going to be an activation that's going to be happening. And if you come and attend, you probably say, why do I need to spend $50 on it? This is going to be the best $50
that's
you
right.
just spent in a long time. Because not only are you not going to come and it's just be like, oh, it's just a nice summit. No, you're going to come get fed.
That's right.
You're going to come get some tools. You're going to come and get tools, not to just win one fight, but you're going to win your whole life.
Yes.
You're going to win in all areas of your life. You're going to win with your money. We're going to be talking about money, how to win with your money, how to make your money work for you.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about the mindset, unleashing the mindset, the champion mindset. Everything starts with the mindset. So we're going to be digging into that. Nina Matthews is going to be coming in talking about activating the champion mindset. You have to have the winning mindset to win.
Yes.
And if you don't have it to win, you're going to keep getting beat on. But the thing is, you're going to get that mindset together, because when you go down and you're on that ground and you're like, oh my gosh, life is beating me up, you're going to be able to get back up and fight.
Yes.
And not just the fight to win, but you're going to stay winning.
That's right.
That's going to be the difference.
That's the key.
That's the key.
Anybody can win, but can you stay winning? That's the question. And that's what we're going to be doing. April 10th, April the 11th, 20398 with Baskin Road. Get your ticket. It's $50. Invest in yourself.
How do we get the ticket?
There is on the flyers that are posted. It's a payment Kia Solutions with Cash App, or you can Apple Pay. You can go either way. You can reach out to anybody that is on the panel, any speaker. We can get you tickets. We can send you out a digital ticket, and we do have physical tickets. It is limited seating, so don't sleep on this one. If you are looking for God to do something in your life, if you have been praying, the thing with this summit, we don't just come and do stuff just to have a good time. God put this together. He put the people that's together with this. So this has been, people are praying over this. Like this has been rooted from him himself. So if you're looking for something and you're feeling like defeated, come be in this room. Because you might come in defeated, but you're going to leave winning.
And if you just tuned in, we are here today on the Britdow Show. We welcome you here. We have Miss Kia Whitlock and Miss Doris Taylor. They are killing it. I mean, I feel revived. I can't wait. On the screen, Unleash the Champion. She wins. We're just talking about what to expect. Those dates are April 10th and April 11th. And the tickets are $50. Look, this $50 you need to spend and invest in yourself. There is a QR code on that screen right now to pay for your ticket. That's just one method through Cash App. She said that you can also do it through Apple Pay. So make sure you get your tickets. Miss Kia, can you go ahead and tell them where this is located? We are located here in Battle Creek, Michigan. Can you go ahead and throw out that address?
Yes, the address is the First Presbyterian Retreat Center. It is 20398 West Baskin Road. That is the address. And this is a call to action. You need to be in the room. We want every woman to get unlocked. We're locked in some areas in our life, and it's enough of that. And it is time to unlock. We are your gifts. You got gifts. You got hidden talent, things that you are supposed to do and you haven't been doing because you don't think you're good enough. I'm here to tell you, I break that right now. People that think they're not good enough or been told that they're not good enough, you are good enough. The day that God brought you in this world, He validated you. Stop looking for validation through people.
Yes.
Stop looking through it from these jobs. Stop looking for it from your mates. God has already validated and stamped you. You are been validated.
Man with faith.
And I'm a witness to that because I never knew I could write a book. I never knew that I could sit down and write a story about my life, the experience that I had. And not only that, when God brought that out, now He's got me on a second book. So He brought the author out of me. So now I write down everything my mind said. I'm writing. I got notes all over the house. My husband be finding notes everywhere. He be like, what's this for? What's that for? But it's just because God let me know. You had that fire in you. You had that champion, and it had to be lit. So.
And the thing is, Miss Doris Taylor, she has wit. She's been through a lot in her life. And the thing is, her gift, her ministry was writing, is being an author. She's a bestseller author now. And the thing with the enemy was trying to get in her path where she wasn't going to be able to do that. But God said, no, yeah, you're going to go through this, but this is part of your testimony. And then I'm going to show the world how I'm going to unleash you into your and what you're supposed to be. So that is why she's here now working on book number 2. That it was that inner championship that had to get unlocked.
Yes.
So now that she's unlocked, she's able to do these things. She's able to move into purpose. Pain does get turned into purpose. You can choose what you want to do with your pain.
That's right.
You can either sit in it or you can let it motivate you. That's your choice.
All right.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? We are so excited, we keep hearing about this book, Miss Doris. You told us earlier the name of the book. Can we get copies of the book? Can you tell us your name of the book again for those who are just tuning in, and how we can get copies of your book?
It's Breaking the Silence, the Blueprint of a Survivor, and you can get copy of the books through me because I have a lot of books at home, and my email is dorishall38 at Yahoo if they want to get a copy, or they can go to I forgot the name of the bookstore, Amazon, and get it from Amazon. The reason why I sell it through my self, because you can get it cheaper through me than Amazon. So that's the reason why.
How much is the book?
It's $20.
It's $20. You know what the Britdow Show is going to do on the behalf of the B Squared Foundation? We're going to do 2 things tonight. We're going to give away 1 ticket to the Unleash the Champion, and we're going to give away 1 book. So if y'all want that book, you email her. She will let me know. And then give us that email address again.
Doris Hall 38 at Yahoo.
At Yahoo, Doris Hall 38 at Yahoo. Miss Kia, how can they get a hold of you if they want to know?
I am Kia Solutions, or you can reach out to Kia Whitlock. You can email me at kiawhi456@gmail.com, or you can shoot me a text 269-456-1127. Either way, we will make it happen for you.
Yes.
We are so excited. We are excited about how God is moving. we appreciate Brittany having us on to be
Yes.
able
Thank
to
you.
provide a platform. This is women coming together to see other women win, and this is what we do. We do this genuine. We don't do the messy stuff. And we're talking. The thing is, we're gonna see more collaborations like that.
Yes.
We are breaking down them barriers that say that women can't work together and be excited. Well, we're doing it right now, and we're excited for one another, and we're all winning. I win, she wins.
That's right.
That's right.
Like, I know that in church they used to do, grab your neighbor and
Yes.
tell them you're going to pull them out with you.
Right.
Yes.
Because so many people we're not even throwing out the lifelines too much anymore. But
That's
I'm so
right.
glad that you ladies are
right.
doing that. And it just takes one act of compassion, one act. Me and my son, we do the mother-son birthday challenge.
Yes.
And what we do is we raise money to send kids to football camp. And so, Miss Doris, you was talking about the vision. And before then, so in 2023, we worked with the local baseball team here, and we sent kids to the Detroit Tigers baseball game. Then the following year, we went to Chicago White Sox, and people was like, "Oh, you need to do a nonprofit." I'm like, no, it really depends on who the next president is going to be if I really did.
Facts.
And then I got concerned because I was like, I want to do it, but everybody, these nonprofits are talking about money's being cut. So I didn't know what to do. Then right after I graduated college, after the challenge last year, we sent 32 kids to the Detroit Lions camp.
Oh, wow.
This year, U of M is coming, and so we're raising money to send 40 kids to the
my
camp
God,
at
that's
Battle Creek
awesome.
Central. So that is why that is scrolling down at the bottom if you want to support that on our Cash App. But if you follow me on Facebook, there's a way you can do it where we don't have fees, so we'll be able to help more kids. But nevertheless, I was raising money because I feel that kids need it. I collect my bottles every all year round. And after I graduated, the next challenge was OLA to diploma. I wanted kids to learn Spanish.
I love it.
And so when I didn't have any cans and couldn't pay the Spanish teacher anymore, something on the inside, when I got up that next morning, I looked at this vision and it said, the Lord said it's time. And I'm telling you, when you follow God's vision,
Yes.
God's plan, He makes a way, and
Yes,
you don't
He
have to
does.
wait long.
No.
When I did that, that was November 14th. I applied for everything on November 9th, and by December 3rd, we were a nonprofit.
Yeah.
And so I'm out here running. Y'all people see me on the streets. She crazy. She bending down, picking up dirty cans and bottles. And I said, well, I'm doing what the Lord told me
That's
to do.
right.
And the main thing, what I want to tie into this, you have to work while it's yet day. For night cometh, no man is able to work. That's what I tell my people at work.
Yes.
You still working that nonprofit? And I said, I'm doing the work of the Lord.
Yes.
You ladies are doing the work of the Lord. It's a hard work.
It is.
But it's a good work.
Yes.
And that's the fulfilling that we get out of this. And so
It is. It is. And the thing about it is you have to do you have to do it scared, because sometimes when you're going into it, you don't know the outcome. You have to do it scared. You have to do it, but the thing is, you have to start.
you have to start.
And that's the thing. That's the hardest thing. I tell people that all the time. I said, once you start, you got it from there. But the thing about it is, we got to start. We've got to start. And that's the thing. And the vision is there. God will give you the blueprint. And and sometimes your blueprint changes as you go.
That's right.
And as you grow and as you elevate, and God will send you what you need. And it's like, it'll be a perfect puzzle put together. He will put it, when he sends you something, he's already going to have you equipped. You're not going to have to fight with this and fight with that. Things are just going to go. You're going to end up getting favor.
That's true.
Because when you are on target for God, you can do nothing but win. Will there be obstacles? Would it be demons trying to chase after you? Oh yeah, the attacks are greater. You have to get you a community that pray for you.
That's right.
And pray with you.
That's right.
You have to, that is so important. You got to have a praying team around your vision, because if you don't, the things can attack the vision, and that's
right.
what you don't want.
And the thing about it, they got to know that it's not going to be easy.
That's
Because it
true.
wasn't easy for Jesus.
No.
He didn't have it easy. So you're not going to have it easy to win. But
That's true.
you just got to have a relationship with God and keep prayer, and you can win.
It's true, and I think last year when my son, how the first birthday challenge came about was my son's like, how can we give back? And the Lord gave me the vision about having people pledge him $9, and then I jumped into it because my birthday's on the 29th, so I said 9/29 challenge,
Yeah.
and I was like, who's gonna do it? The goal was just to send one kid to camp. And then the community got behind and we sent 32 kids to camp.
To God be the glory.
Then also with that, we also was able to feed those kids for
Yes.
4 days, all the kids, not just the 32. One of my dear friends, Tommy Moulton, he's the board of director on B Squared. He's like, we gotta feed them kids. I'm like, what? What?
Now look how we gonna do that one.
But that was his vision.
That's what
And
it
I
is.
think, and the get with that is, when people come to you with some ideas, we don't knock them down.
No.
That's right.
We
No.
take that.
That's
I
it.
did a fundraiser a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, how is this going to work? But it was very important that I took what she brought to me
Yes.
and executed, because that's helping them with their
Yes.
vision that they
Yes.
see. They might not have a large voice,
Yes.
but even taking the ideas, and you're not going to always use everybody's ideas, but you can find a way to
You can find a
implement
way
it
to
in
tweak
something.
it.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, we just got to get radical. We
Yep.
got to get radical in our faith. We got to get radical in what we're doing. And you know, sometimes people be like, oh, I'm in the box. Get out the box.
Get out the box.
Get out the box, because sometimes your answer is not in the box sometimes. Sometimes it's doing something you never did to get what you need, to get the outcome you need. So we just got to get radical. We got to take some risk. And why not? Why not be risky? Why not be risky for God? We've been risky for everything else. Why not be risky for Him? Why not just do it?
That's right. Well, ladies, I'm so glad that you are here. We got about 4 minutes left in the program. Miss Kia, can you tell us how we can get a hold of you to get the ticket again? Miss Doris, I want you to tell them how we can get your book.
Yes, so you can reach out to me, either email KIAWHI456@gmail. You can look for me on Facebook underneath Kia Whitlock, or you can do Kia Solutions. I have 2 different Facebooks, and my phone is 269-456-1127. You can either call or text. We would love for you to have a ticket. We're taking over the weekend, April 10th, April the 11th. Walk like a champion, unleash the champion, she wins. We would love for you to be in the room. It's 6 to 9 p.m. on Friday night. Saturday, it is from 12 to 4. Registration is at 11. We need you in the room. See you soon.
You can reach me at Doris, Doris, Hall, HALL 38 at Yahoo, or you can go on Amazon and purchase it through Amazon.
And let's not forget that the Britdow Show and the B Square Foundation, we are going to be giving away 1 book and 1 ticket to Walk Like a Champion. In order to do that, you will need to get in contact with both of these ladies to let them know if you want the book or if you want a ticket. This is the way we are giving back to our community. Ladies, I thank you so much. Now I want to go over my announcements real quick. Y'all know I'm an advocate for life insurance. She's going to be talking about financial solutions here at the Walk Like a Champion. Life insurance. Find it, get it. We have to leave our kids an inheritance.
Yes.
Our children's children inheritance. So make sure you do that. We also have Gigi's Cha-Cha. Yes, $7 for a small bottle, $10 for a medium, $15 for a large. Gigi's Cha-Cha, she taught me that recipe. So make sure that you check that out. Bentley Show, the Cheetah Show. It is coming in March. Matter of fact, 7 days from today. That little boy of mine is going to be 10. So make sure y'all start supporting the Cheetah Show. Now, it has nothing to do with the Lord. It has nothing to do with everyday life. It's all going to be about Fortnite and him and his little buddies. But I promised him, because I done promised him for 3 years that I was going to do it, but I had to start somewhere. And it actually started and produced this. So make sure you check out the Cheetah Show. Britdow sweet potato pies, we're going to be running those again. That's how we raise money to send these kids for camp. Birthday challenge, if you want to support, $10 to pledge Bentley, $43 for Team Mom. Right now, Team Son is winning with 6. Team Mom has 2 pledges. And we're also looking for sponsors for the whole 130 or more. Uh-oh, we have a visitor. Matter of fact, come on in, Bentley. This is Bentley. Come on in and tell people to sponsor you. Come on over here and stand between these 2 ladies. Everybody, this is Bentley Dowdy.
Can you get over there?
He's going to attend next week. He's the host of the Cheetah Show. So we are so glad that he is here. Bella, anything you want to say to the people?
Hey.
Hey, all right, his show will be starting up soon. Ladies, again, thank you so much for coming in today. Any final words that you want to say?
You are a champion. Come April 10th and 11th and let us help you unleash the champion.
Ms. Doris?
Be there.
Be there.
We need a lot of young ladies. We need you there.
We need your face in the place. April 10th, April 11th. That place is going to be 2039 Wabaskin Road. That is here in the city of Battle Creek. Make sure your face is in the place. And we thank you for tuning in to the Britdow Show. Peace. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.